Okay, we made it to San Antonio. We're at the San Antonio Raceway. We're here for the Club Loose Drift event. We're heading over to the bleachers right now to do the meeting, the driver's meeting. We got the car parked over there, one wheel on. We might have to make a run for tires. We're not really sure yet, but we will be doing something this event, so that's a plus.
So if you were here at opening moves, you kind of know the way things work. We got A, B, and C group. A and B group will alternate on the hour. So if we tell you like, yo, this car right here is the last one, we're about to bring in the next run group, like nothing against you, we just got to bring in the next run group so they can get seat time. Here it's a hot lap style. You kind of police yourselves, know who to tandem with, know who to not tandem with, okay? If you don't know the person in front of you, probably don't tandem with them.
If you need tips, Tyler will be out there the majority of the morning. So, and if you want to pick up an A group driver that's not driving, I'm sure they'll give you some tips.
Yeah, by all means, like that's the biggest thing here too with Club Loose Texas is like we want to get you guys to grow. So if you didn't hear our spiel at any point that we've said it, is if you're C group, we don't want you to stagnate there. If you're B group, we don't want you to stagnate there. We want you to get better so that we can step you up. So if you feel like you're in C group and you're killing it and you've got it down, whoever's running grid, let us know. Say, hey, I'm feeling confident, like watch these next couple laps, and if we feel like you've got it down, then we'll go ahead and wipe that C off your window, put the B, and move you up to B group.
We can probably have somebody do a walkthrough on the track, so you guys have an idea of what it is. If you were here at the last event, the layout is pretty much the same. We make sure to chalk it out so it's nice and clear.
What's up, Lauren?
Nothing. A casual media person. Is it recording?
Yes.
Cool.
All right, what's going on, everybody? We are in line right now for the figure 8. We're in C group. They asked us if we wanted to go into B group, which is more on the bigger track. Not as big as a Lone Star Drift track, but it is slightly bigger than this. You will be doing actual switchbacks and all that stuff. But I wanted to go into the C group. This is our first time at a drift event with the RTR. I want to see how it does. We don't have a whole lot of tires, have a little bit of fun. Maybe we'll be able to change some here, hopefully. Lauren, as you can see, is dressed up in the fancy orange. She's gonna be doing media. So over at the big track, they change out every hour. So next hour, she's gonna be going out there in the center for A group, watching to see how those guys do. We'll be getting better footage for y'all than we did when we were part of Lone Star Drift filming alongside. She's gonna be in the heat of the action. What do you think of that, Lauren?
It's awesome.
So we got the tripod, so hopefully it'll be steadier for you guys too. We'll see how she does, even if she wants to use it, but we'll go from there. There's a little bit of a line here. I know they said at the last event they had 110 drivers. So we'll see how long it takes us to get through this line, but you know what? It's $40 to go drifting today. You can't beat $40. Lone Star Drift, it was 180 for round one, and that's not knocking them because they are part of a Formula D sanctioned body. They were actually doing competition where they're not doing competition here. It's more of a free format to help you learn. So to bring in new drivers, $40 is pretty good. So if you haven't checked out Club Loose, please go onto their Facebook page, go on to their website, check them out. We'll let you know after we do our first run how it goes. What do you think, Lauren?
Yeah.
Word. put in 2 laps so far in the RTR. First time out here drifting this thing at an event. Electronic steering takes some getting used to. The drift stang doesn't have that. Independent rear suspension takes some getting used to. The drift stang doesn't have that. But this car is awesome. So we're starting to get the hang of it, trying to stay ahead of the steering, trying to watch the throttle modulation, because this does have about 160 more horsepower than our drift Mustang. But we're having fun. Lauren's out on track right now getting some stuff with the rest of the media guys, so you'll see that in our video on Thursday. It should be awesome. We're gonna go out here for a 3rd round and we'll see how we go after that. Catch up with Lauren.
what I was saying about taking it wide and then sucking back in? So like, instead of thinking about it just as a figure 8, it's just a 2-turn drift course basically. Like it's just imagine your own line of like this and then this and then this and then back in. Like
I kept trying to reach for the e-brake because I used to have to pull my e-brake in my S197. And this is completely different.
No,
So.
this thing's got gobs of power on tap, and also that IRS acts totally different from that solid rear end. But yeah, I mean, you're like right there, dude.
Okay.
You're so close.
All right,
go for it.
Out there getting pretty good at it. Once you learn how to control the car, it's better than the drift stang by far. Lauren got some media out there behind us. As you can see, there's drifting behind us, there's drifting in front of us, there's kind of drifting 360 everywhere. So we're gonna do another run out there. We're gonna see how it goes. Have them step up us up to B so that we can go out onto the other track. So it'll probably be 2 hours before we do that because Blue B crew, if you can hear in the background, is getting ready to go right now. So they go for an hour, then A group goes for an hour, and then after that, then we can hop in. And then after that, I don't know, we'll see how we end our day. But right now, this event is a whole lot of fun. What do you think?
Yeah, it's pretty fun. It's continuous drifting, and I'm getting good footage. So
one thing Lauren and I were just talking about is, if you are new to drifting and you haven't done it before, to me, this event here is better than round 1. Granted, we weren't there for both days, so we're just speaking from what we saw in previous events. Because it's cheap, it's go, 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 go. If you have a cage, if you're ready to step up, if you like the bigger tracks, Lone Star Drift is the way to go. They license you and all that. This isn't for licensing, this isn't a competition. If you want competition, without a doubt, Lone Star Drift is the best drifting that we have around, or probably in the country. But this is great if you're starting out and you're wanting to learn.
In San Antonio, and I am now part of the media group, so I have like a little camera, I have a vest, and I can go out on the track. So I'm super excited, and we're gonna get some awesome footage for the YouTube video. Yay!
Kind of scattered throughout, so just make sure your stuff
If you have
is thrown
old
away.
tires, there's a white Julie that goes with the blue skull. Just put them in the back of that one.
Do not do that. Do not do that. Do not listen to him. He's the worst person that I've ever met in my entire life. Do not listen to him.
Phone's on 4%.
Okay,
Camera
yeah.
batteries are dead.